Come on, wake up, wake up. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Y'all doing all right this morning? I say that every morning, and I hate to be like that, but it just, I don't want to be a broken record. I do not. Oh, yeah, ooh, wait, when I was watching the news last night, ooh, the weather for the weekend, it said 90. I'm like, no. I'm glad I stay in and don't really do much on the weekends. No. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I just am not. So I'm doing okay. You know, part of me wishes that I did not know about these little heart defects, because now I feel like I really baby her. Like, shh, 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 shh. Don't want her to overexert. I didn't want Tito to play with her. I carried her. I didn't let her walk. I carried her. It's like, stop it. Just stop it. Like, and so I talked to my son when he called me yesterday on his way home from work. And this is one of my grown sons, and he said, I was kind of telling him like what was being said yesterday, like I should go on and get some insurance and go get another opinion. And then, Jesus, I'm behind the mail truck. And I can't go around because there's cars coming. Okay. Anyways, he said, and then I told him, you know, what other people were saying. Let her live her life. Just let her live. And let her be happy and just... And he said, yeah, I feel like that's what you need to do, is just let her live her life. Because like when my sister when one of my sisters, her cat was diabetic, okay? Had diabetes. She, for the majority, I think she found out when the cat was at a young age, but, and it lived a long time, but she spent, like, I thought it was ridiculous. I'm like, what are you doing? But she spent so much money every month on certain food and the cat's medication, the insulin, the needles, the syringes, the whole thing. And I was like, and I kind of thought about that too, and I was like, okay, so we go get her the echo, the ultrasound, and then say she has to have surgery. What is her medication going to look like for the rest of her life? I got Cartman over here bleeding me dry, okay? I don't know. I don't want to be cold-hearted about it either. I have never. That's what I get for judging my sister. This is what I get for judging my sister, spending her money on her cat every month. Because I've never had a cat that has had, medical issues. Nope, never. Whew. Anyway, that's that. And then you got Dum Dum up here talking about God who doesn't exist. So I'm not sure why she's talking about God, a God who she says is not real. So I don't understand. Because, so I think she very well knows that God is real, and that but she's trying to push it away. So, for whatever reason, because I don't know, I think she had her son before she stopped believing. So I think she's upset with God because of how, she's one of those that, how could there be a God and then bad things happen? Everybody wanted to blame God for why bad things happen. But that's not how it all started. When he made humans, when he made man, it was man, and I'm meaning a human, not just a male figure, but that decided to make a choice and change everything. So anyway, that's neither here nor there, but I believe she knows. I believe she knows the truth. But this is just another way for her to get a certain group, maybe a certain community, to support her. I don't know. Good morning, y'all. Morning. Good morning. And, KJ did this with Mother's Day. But she's doing it with the birthdays now as well. You know, some people have finally figured out that living your life through social media is more of a pain in the behind than it's worth. So not everybody needs to wish Happy Mother's Day or Happy Birthday online, because, you know, there's so many people like her that they're to the point where they're just like, I don't need her to see me tell you happy birthday. I don't need her to see me say Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. But now, she's so far up Jill and Derek's behind. I mean, wasn't Jill the one that she made that video a while back talking about that she couldn't, that she was the worst of all the Derek, like she could not stand her. Yes. Isn't she the one? And she's not had anything nice to say about Derek. But because they are standing up to Jim Bob, all of a sudden, Derek, you know, has done hung the moon. Well, what about all the other issues that you had before? Did you just changed your mind? See, I don't understand that kind of stuff. I don't get it. It just kind of shows me that she's fake in her reasoning. She's just looking for stuff. Oh, no! No! Oh, no. Am I buffering? Oh, no. Something's happening because I'm not seeing anything. Oh no, I'm so sorry, y'all. It's not showing on my end that it's doing it. Lord, y'all know that I hate that more than anything. Ugh. I am so sorry. So sorry. So, anyways, I have some videos that I'm going to listen to today. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on. I don't know if she did, like, well, I'm sure she did, but I didn't. I don't remember seeing a notification yesterday of her being live, which would be weird if she didn't go live. So I don't know, but on Instagram. The YouTube ones are so fake that it's the, I it's the other ones, the Instagram ones that I want to watch. That's when she's real. That's when she gets mad and blocks people, and she's so immature. She gets mad at people for saying, there's no critical thinking and all of that, but then she gets mad and she blocks people because she herself is incapable of having a conversation. And she's so afraid that she might actually agree with what the other person is saying. But all this, screenshotting all these pages out of these books and going after all these people, and I mean, she has a post up about Joel Osteen now. What? Give it a rest. I mean, come on. Bitch, you are not the authority. You are not the authority on what people are preaching or talking about or whatever. Sit your ass down, honest to God. No. If you watch her when she's talking and about God, she cannot quote scripture. She gets it wrong and she stumbles through what she's trying to say. She don't know the word. She does not know the word. Woo, it's smelling good over there this morning. You know the little cartoons and the little thing goes under there? That's what happened. It's exactly what happened. That little scent just floats across and goes. Anyway. Anywho. So I told my son he had to walk home. I told him I had something to do. And told him he had to walk home from school yesterday. Ooh, he was so mad, honey. He was cussing. He was. So I'm like, walk with your friends. Don't you see other people walking? No. Well. So he walked home, and I said, well, did you see, Ava? And he said, no. And I said, well, are y'all talking or anything? No. So he's been really upset, and I just told him, I said, listen, the most important thing, if you like her, really what matters is that you maintain a friendship. Your friendship with her should be the most important thing. And he's all, like tough guy in it, saying this, that, and the other. I don't want to repeat it, but, I'm just like, come on. And so I don't remember what time it was, but I finally just was like, I'm going to go rest for a few minutes, which I never did get to. But I said, I'm going to go rest for a little bit, and then we'll figure out dinner. And he says, so then a few minutes later, there's a knock at the door, right? I'm going to go down to Ava's and hang out. Wait, what? What? Wait a minute, what? I'm confused. He said, well, don't worry about it. I'm going to go down there for a while. That's how it goes with kids. They be mad, but then they get glad, So, I don't know. Anyways, that's what the main thing is that, and I did ask him last night, like, who reached out to who? And he said she reached out to him. So with that, I'm glad. And I want him to have a friend, you know, like I want their friendship I want them to stay friends, because that's really more important at 16 years old than some dumb relationship. That is definitely how it goes. It definitely. And I think I've probably said this before, but I have sat back and I have watched Amzie and Britters. And I'm like, these two are just not going to ever be able to be friends, I guess. Because they're friends, and then they fight, and then they come back together, and it just happens over and over and over and over. And I'm just like, I don't understand it. But they always seem to figure it out. And that's what's cool about it. I think a lot of times in their situation, other people, there's like another person that gets involved. So if they could just keep their friendship to themselves, you know, like, and not let it interfere, like, or let it be a thing online when they're doing their videos and whatnot, I think that maybe they would be able to be okay. I want them to be friends. I want that, because I think that the two of them really truly love each other as friends. They care about each other, but they just, and when they get mad at each other, they say the worst things. It's horrible. So I'm really hopeful that they can just, I want them to just get it together so that they can be friends forever, you know? So, yeah, I've not seen Britters or Amzie, so I don't know. I know, live happy, and I'm so sorry. Yes. How long of a walk is it? It is probably about, I'm trying to think of the way that he took. He's probably, and I'll have to verify it by mapping it, but I'm going to guess it's about 1.5 miles. Yes. It's about 1.5 miles. But I'll verify that just to see. But yes, honey, he was complaining. And then this morning, he was talking about how his, about how his, somebody got picked up permanently, and I'm really happy for her. But anyways, he was talking about how his legs felt weak and his feet hurt, and I'm just like, I don't care. Get up and get dressed. You got to go to school. I just hope the bus is running this afternoon. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go sit in that daggone line. So, anyways, I got to go in here and do my little job. So, y'all have a great Tuesday. And as always, I love y'all very, very much. And thank you so much for just listening to me ramble on about nothing important. And I'm so thankful for all of you. And I will talk to you in the morning. Mwah!